your emergency fund keeps hitting zero, and it's not because you're bad with money. If you're a first-gen daughter, you've already saved this money and lost it multiple times over. I'm gonna show you how to stop robbing yourself permanently. Old school money rules were never made for first-gen daughters. They were made to keep us in survival mode. You remember how hard it was for your parents? The stress, the scarcity, the we can't afford that on repeat. And now you're making more money than they ever did. So you want to treat yourself, finally. Old school money rules weren't made for us. Treating yourself without a safety net, that's not healing. That's a setup. Here's the pattern I see over and over and over again. You save $300, maybe $500. Then something comes up. Your best friend's birthday, your mom needs help with a bill, the random Asian store run for snacks that end up costing $100. We've all been there. And you tell yourself, I'll just put it back next month. But next month rolls around and something else comes up. It always does. Here's the truth. Most of those weren't emergencies. They were visible money mistakes. If you can see it, your brain thinks it's spendable. That's not a character flaw, that's psychology. But nobody taught first-gen daughters the difference between savings you can see and savings that actually stay. And here's what keeps me up at night. You remember the spiral your parents went through? The stress, the fear, the I don't know how we're gonna make it energy in the house? That emergency fund, it's not about discipline. It's your safety net to make sure you never go back there. Because every time you dip into it for something that wasn't an emergency, you're one real emergency away from that satisfying yes becoming a painful no. And I refuse to let that happen to you. I'm gonna be honest. This wasn't my pattern. I was the opposite. Scarcity made me hoard. I was scared to spend anything. And I've talked to so many first-gen daughters who went the other way. You didn't have things growing up, but now that you have money, you want to finally live. And underneath that, there's that feeling. A bill's gonna come up, somebody's gonna need money, and you'll feel guilty saying no. An emergency will wipe it out. So why not just enjoy it first? At least then you get something out of it. I get it. That's not irresponsible. That's survival logic. And girl, we survived. No one can argue that one. But those same actions will not be what creates generational wealth. When you spend first because you assume it'll disappear anyways, you guarantee it disappears. Because protecting your money before anyone else can take it, even yourself, that's not deprivation. That's the one thing they never taught us, and it's the most powerful thing you can do. So here's how we stop the cycle. The invisible money method. Step 1, make your emergency fund invisible. Open a high-yield savings account at a completely different bank, different app, different login, no linked debit card. You're creating friction on purpose. Make it annoying to access, like forgetting your password 3 times annoying. If your emergency fund lives in the same bank as your checking, it's not an emergency fund. It's a delayed spending account. I use VioBank. Pick one that works for you. Now, automate $25, $40, whatever you can to transfer the day after payday, before you see it, before you spend it, before you convince yourself you need it for something else. Step 2, give yourself permission to spend what's left. Once your emergency fund is handled, do the same things for your bills and investments. Everything else is for you to enjoy, however the heck you want. Coffee, dinner, that coat, no guilt. because your future is already protected. This is the difference between building wealth and running in circles. This is the system that got me to save $100,000 in 4.5 years while only making about $45,000 in the nonprofit world. Here's what they don't tell you. The capitalist system profits when you stay stuck. You aren't bad with money. You are handed rules that were never designed to protect you. We are breaking that cycle today. Right now, while you're watching this, open a high-yield savings account at a different bank. I use ZeoBank. Number 2, set up a $40 transfer automatically the day after payday. Give the account a name, one that makes you pause before you touch it. Mine are Catch Me If I Fall and Bish I Quit Fund. I have used both. 4 minutes, that's it. In 6 months, you'll have $1,000 and you didn't even feel pinched. And more importantly, you'll have peace. If you're still watching, you're already ahead and probably emotionally exhausted. I put you through it in this video. Carrying your family is hard. I know, you've got this. Watch this one next. I break down the full invisible money method step by step so you can set it up tonight. New videos are coming out every Sunday. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And that's how we will close the wealth gap, get rich, and stay ungovernable. All right, I will see you next Sunday, friends. Bye.